Hey there, Alex Kidman here, and ahead of its Galaxy Unpacked event, I had the opportunity for a very brief bit of hands-on time with the new Galaxy S23 Ultra, and here it is. And as everyone expected and has leaked heavily, it looks an awful lot like the S22 Ultra. It's actually marginally different in terms of dimensions, but you'd really have to put them side by side and peer very close to pick that. Still, I like the design style of the S22 Ultra, so the S23 Ultra is fine too. Now, of course, it's effectively the Note replacement again. The Note line's more or less dead. That's great if you like a stylus. I'm not big on them, but plenty of people do. Apart from that, it's also rocking Qualcomm's Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 processor, and that is the processor that we'll see here in Australia. Samsung doesn't seem to be doing Exynos anything for this particular phone internationally, as far as I can tell. Really nicely proportioned phone, really nicely built, wrapped in Corning Gorilla Glass Victus 2, which should keep it nice and rock solid. I would still advocate for a case though, because this is a fairly expensive phone. Now, Samsung themselves will be selling cases. I was rather taken by this mil-spec protective case, very rough, very rugged. Now you might be thinking, well hang on, what's that big old silver bump on the back? Well, that big old silver bump is a tripod. Nice. I mean, not a totally unique idea. I have seen this kind of thing before, but really well implemented in this case. Whether you want to use it for filming or gaming or just as a stand or whatever, it's all good. There's a couple of variants of storage, no expanded storage, sadly, with the lower end models having 8GB of RAM, the higher end models having 12GB of RAM. This should be a nice fast phone though. The other side of the S23 Ultra is of course the camera with that flagship 200 megapixel sensor. Now, do you need to shoot at 200 megapixels all the time? No, probably not, but it does allow you to crop. Now, this was Samsung's demo setup, so, keep that in mind. But being able to crop in this far from this far away, and that's just a standard shot, I'm not telephoto zooming, this is a photo that's already been taken, is pretty wild. There's certainly a lot of scope there. I couldn't really film it, but Samsung did also show off some of the night photography modes of this, including things like night portrait. I reckon that's actually got a lot more legs than, say, for example, astrophotography. Neat if you can do it, but if you live in a city, you probably can't. In any case, I think there's a lot to look forward to for this particular phone within that flagship space. It'll go on sale here in Australia from the 17th of February, with prices starting at $1,949. That's quite a lot, but then you are getting quite a lot of phone. Want to know more? Let me know in the comments below, and as always, thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe.